happy. We are live on Facebook. We are on the Sim Shalom page, JSLI, UJUC, and Rabbi Stephen Blaine page. So welcome everybody. Have a lovely, nice little service tonight. Say hi if you're on Facebook so I know you're here. To my good friend Ellen, thank you for being here. And anybody else, just say hi. We will begin any moment now for our Tuesday Maariv service. I hope you are healthy, I hope you are warm, and I hope you are well. Even here in Florida, we're going into the 40s tonight, which is very cold for us. So I hope everybody's staying warm and happy this evening. Okay, we're going to begin our Tuesday Maariv service. Hello, John. How are you? So glad you're with me tonight. Okay. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is and how pleasant when we dwell together in unity. And now, our call to praise. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamavorach. Baruch Adonai Hamarach Le'olam Va'ed. Praise Adonai, to whom praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due now and forever. Good evening, all. I'm so glad that you could join us this evening. And now, Adonai's blessing of separating light from dark and dark from light. The physical evidence of seeing this as part of sunrise and sunset. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim b'chochma potech sha'arim uvidvuna mishaneh itim umachalif et hazmanim Umsader et ha-kochavim b'mishmorotayim barakia kirtzono. You abound in blessings, eternal one, our God, sovereign of all time and space, whose words bring on twilight. With wisdom you open gateways, with understanding you alter times. Vary the seasons and assign the stars to their watches in the sky. Orei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshek v'choshek mipnei or, uma'avir yom u'mevi layla, uma'avdil ben yom u'ben layla, Adonai Zeva'ot Shemo, El Chai v'kayam, Talmid yimlof aleinu li'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'ma'ariv aravim. O living Creator of day and night, who rolls light away from darkness and darkness from light, you cause day to pass and bring about night, distinguishing between day and night. Sources of all forces, your name. O living and enduring God, reign over us forever and ever. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who brings on twilight. Oh, Beth, I'm glad that you could make it. Much better seeing you at the beginning of service than at the very end, but I'm so glad that you're here whenever you get here. Everlasting love you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai, our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Ellen Rose, I'm so glad to see you, and Sue Marie. I think it's been quite a while since we've seen each other. It just seems like that. Okay, now the prayer, one sentence. The prayer that defines not only who we are, but it's the only prayer that does not ask for anything, but it's rather our statement. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem, Kivod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom, forever and ever. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, v'chol levavcha, v'chol nafshecha, v'chol meodecha, v'hayu hadvarim ha'eleh, asher nochi mitzavcha hayom ala v'vecha. V'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam, v'shivtcha b'veitecha, uvleftecha v'aderech, u'shapav kumecha, u'shartam le'ot al yadecha, v'hayu l'totafot bein einecha, uvtavtam al mezuzot beitecha v'shurecha. Leman tizkaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'tem kedoshim le'Elohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Asher chotzeti ethem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem le'Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Good evening, Erev Tov, Marvin. I'm so glad you're with us. And as Miriam and the women went through Adonai's miracle of parting the Red Sea, they sang, Mi chamocha ba'alim Adonai, mi kamocha, nedar b'kodesh, no ratihilot, osephelem. Who is like you, O God, amongst the gods that are worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Your children witnessed your sovereignty, the sea splitting before Moses and Miriam. This is our God, they cried. Adonai will reign forever and ever. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praised are you, Adonai, for redeeming Jacob, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Yiga'al Yisrael. Hashivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, v'achamirenu malkeinu l'chaim, ufrosh aleinu sukat shalomecha. Adonai, please bless us during these troubled times. Please take the hearts that are filled with hate and replace with love and compassion. Please bless all those families who've been stricken with this virus, and please shelter them and protect them. Adonai, please bless all those who are there to help us, those who are help put food on our table, those who are there to heal our bodies, and those to protect our bodies and souls. And please bless all those who work behind the scenes to help them as they help us. Please continue to give the doctors and scientists the wisdom and knowledge to bring the vaccines out that will eradicate this disease. We thank you, Adonai, for your blessings, and please protect us and guard us in these troubled times. Baruch atah Adonai haporesh sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who spread your shelter of peace over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Yitgadal v'yitgadal shemei rabba v'yamadi rahute v'yamlich mahute b'chayechon uvyo omechon uvchayedecho beit Yisrael bagala bagala uvizman koriv v'yimaru amen yesh me rabba mevorach le'olam le'omei amaya yitbarach Yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yibar v'yivroman v'yinaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalab shemei d'kudisha b'richu leila mincha b'chata v'shirata tush b'chata v'nechemata da'amira b'alma v'yimaru amen. And now our standing prayer, which please only stand if the body allows. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei HaKol, v'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imaot, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני. Magen Avraham, Be'ezrat Sarah. In this prayer, we remind Adonai as we ask for favors that we are the descendants of the forefathers and foremothers, and a reminder of the promises made and our hope and prayer for the promises to be kept these many generations later. אתה גיבור לי עולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופאי הולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומיתו מלך ממית ומקיים, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמנת להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. Well, this week's Torah's portion is Vayeshev. Jacob is settled back in his homeland with his 4 wives, 12 sons, and his 1 daughter. His favorite son is Rachel's oldest, and that is Joseph. And Jacob really favors Joseph. He's a handsome, very smart young man. But Joseph knows this, and Joseph flaunts this amongst his brothers. He was given, as we know, the very famous coat, the multicolored technical dream coat. And he shows it off in front of his brothers. He tattles to his father about his brothers. And he even interpreted dreams in which he would lord over his brothers. This bravado, this lack of humility, eventually leads to hatred amongst the brothers, and they wanted to kill him. But the oldest brother, Reuben, says, let's throw him in the pit, and we'll come get him later. But some of the other brothers sold Joseph into slavery. They agreed to take the coat, tear it up, and dip it into goat's blood to let her father Jacob think that Joseph was killed by a wild animal. Joseph ends up in Egypt. He's a slave. He ends up in jail several times. But we do know that he becomes almost like a prince of Egypt, almost the prime minister. Joseph's lack of humility brought him into slavery. But it would become Joseph's humility as he got older that made him a great and wise leader who opened up his heart and arms to his family 25 years later. So we need to be careful. Pride is good, but we must keep humility if you want to be loved and respected. That's when Joseph received that. He became great when he became humble. So we must also remember to do the same. And now, let's take a few minutes to listen to the prayers within our hearts and in our minds. Oh, say shalom bimrumav, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'ako Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Oh, say shalom bimrumav, uyase Yaseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Imru Amen. May the one who causes peace to reign in the high heavens, let peace descend on us and all Israel, and let us say, Amen. And now prayer for healing. I will wait a few minutes because we seem to get them straggling in. Please give in the names of those who need our healing thoughts and prayers. And I want to start with the Sattenspiel family and Rudy Giuliani. Any names for our Mishabera list? All those who are suffering physically and emotionally. Marianne. Ziona's husband. Thomas Ben Catherine. Oh, I hope he's better today. Robert and Dorothy. Rabbi Galit's husband Bob. Hi Dee and Tony. We're up to healing prayers, so if you have any names, Dee, that you want to add, please type them in. Amy, Paula Bat Rose, Marlene Bat Chaya, Eric Ben Maggie, Beth, Amy, if you have to have cataract surgery today, these days, that's nothing, but of course you're in our prayers. Pam and Hazel, and thank you, Amy, we are healing. My family is healing. Bat Yamaka Bat Parochaya. Excuse me. Okay, I'll begin. Miss Cyrus, Miss Edwards, Miss Mendoza, Raymond Ben Catherine, Candace Bat, Colleen, Menashe Ben Menachem, and me. Thank you. Thank you. Mishe Berach Avotenu V'chol habraha limotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Jeannie Bat Juana, B. Bat Ella, Ula Bat Irene, those with COVID, and please protect the medical professionals. Amen to them. Mishe Berach Imotenu V'chol habraha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Sharon Lloyd, who just lost her husband to COVID. Myra, don't worry, I'm glad you're here. Anytime you're here is great. Joanna, Stephen, Richard Schiff, victims of violence, and family of the man lost to violence in Ohio. Okay, and I think we're finished. Oh, and to all the blessings to all the first responders, the frontline workers. Blessings to Sharon Lloyd, who's recovering from COVID. And Ziona, I'm going to add to yours, to all the people who work behind the scenes to make sure that the frontline workers and the first responders can do their jobs. And, excuse me, Larry Wolfson. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'teit gedula liotzer b'reishit, shelo asanu kikoye haratzot, V'lo samanu kimishpachot hadama, shelo sam helkenu kahem, v'goralenu kichol hamanam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, v'ne'eman, v'haya Adonai, v'melech al kol haaretz, Bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shmo, u'shmo, u'shmo echad. Ziona, I always mention that because my son is one of those behind-the-scenes people. He works in IT in the local sheriff's department, so he has to be on call when they need work. They need work getting, the computers and the phones and whatever else he does. So that's why I always mention all the behind-the-scene workers. Okay, we recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at the season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. The memories of all of them are with us, our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we praise Adonai and pray for the coming of Adonai's kingdom. And if you have somebody who is observing your yurtzeit or has just passed recently, please type in their name so we might remember them. Bob Satinspiel, all those who have no one to say Kaddish for them, and my cat Sonny. Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei rabah, Yalmadi rachi rutei v'yamlich malhutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon, uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, b'agalav v'zman kari v'yimru amen, Yehei shmei rabah mevorach li'olamo me'amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal, shemei dekudashah b'rechu, ve'ilam minchol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata, Damiram Yalma V'yimru Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'chayim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael, V'yimru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'mrumav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael, V'yimru Amen. And may the mourners of Zion be comforted by the one who comforts all. And let me add Catherine Batluli, thank you, Sonny, but Rabbi Karen, Viola, Patty, Margie, Larry Lloyd. May their memories not be forgotten. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Let me add some more names. Isaiah, Dober, Meyer, Ben Glicka, Azizi the Giraffe, Sam, and Beth, Amy's friend, Beth. And now Marianne's dog, Hannah. Okay, welcome. I thank you for being here. I thank you for allowing me into your homes. It's been a wonderful Tuesday evening with you. Let me add Sally Kelly. And we are here Monday through Friday, Rabbi Galit, myself, Rabbi Nancy, Rabbi Deborah. On Friday, Rabbi Blaine, 6:30. You get that great music for a half hour, and then a Kabbalat Shabbat at 7. We have many programs here. For those who are interested, Sim Shalom offers a conversion program. We have the J-Leap program that I teach. It's a pre-rabbinic type program, but it's also just Jewish studies. And we have our rabbinic and cantorial program. So thank you for being here. Thank you all. I appreciate your support. I appreciate all the good feelings, the good vibes you sent. Have a Erev Tov, a good evening, and thank you again.